Yes, and now Sheryl Crow. As you know, this is a year in which she received double blows. There was the painful breakup with Lance Armstrong, and she talked about that yesterday. Today, she's going to talk about how 2.5 weeks after that, she learned she had breast cancer. Not in her family. She's not a smoker. It was something that came out of the blue.
The last few months has been sort of a weird vacation for me, away from the thing that I love most. And this song, which is about home, I realized that home is just so much where the family and your friends are, that there's so much new meaning for me, so I think I can get through it.
The star who seems just the same on stage and off. Rocker, writer, girl from Kennett, Missouri who loves soap operas.
Kennett High School. This is where I went to school. Walked right across the street from my house. Went home for lunch every day and watched The Young and the Restless.
She's also one of a growing number of singers to learn they have breast cancer. Young. She's just 44. You tell me how you are.
I'm great. I actually feel the best I've felt in years.
It was both breasts?
It was just one. It was my left. Yeah.
So it was not in the nodes?
Wasn't in the nodes, no.
You had a lumpectomy.
I had a lumpectomy, yeah.
And radiation was all that was
Radiation
prescribed.
was all that was required. It was 7 weeks, 5 days a week, and not a long process. You'd go in and it literally was about 8 or 10 minutes long, but over the course of 7 weeks you become fatigued and the breast becomes tougher and more painful and looks sunburned, but mostly what I experienced was the fatigue.
How many of those days are there, the staying home and bawling days?
There were a lot of them, yeah, you know, but part of it was because I was forced to be here. I was really forced to just be in my house, have my friends around. I was tired a lot, and also I was going through, you know, obviously the trauma that I was going through before I was diagnosed, and so all of it culminated at the same time and really forced me to just work my way through all of it. And I remember seeing Dana Reeves and somebody asking her, how do you get through all this grief? And she said, the only way to get through grief is to grieve. And so that's just kind of what I did, you know, I just sat with it and just worked my way through it.
She meditated and changed her diet.
I kind of went into a full-on Eskimo diet where I ate a lot of salmon. In fact, I'm salmon out of my brains. But just really eating a lot of omega-6 instead of omega-3 and really green vegetables, just eating really clean, organic food. And
no
with
more
me,
potato chips?
I know. Listen, I haven't had a donut and I can't remember when.
She surrounded herself only with the people who love her the most, her parents. A group of women, Courtney Cox, Laura Dern, Jennifer Aniston, and other true friends.
I had this incredible tribe of women just descend upon me and carry me through the whole experience on their backs. And also my family took shifts coming out.
Even for the first time, she sat around and watched TV, including American Idol.
I was rooting for Elliot the whole way, so.
Elliot, are you out there?
I know. I'm still mad as a hornet. He didn't win.
And her first concert back just a few weeks ago was not just another performance for her old fans.
I have so many people walk up to me who are so much younger than me that say, I survived breast cancer or I'm battling breast cancer. And it's all around us.
She wore her shirt for the fight of cancer, and we're here to see her wish her well.
One tough chick.
It's really nice to be playing music again.
It's all about early detection, to find out what your family history is, because if you are 26 and you have it in your family, it will matter to get a baseline mammogram and just follow it every year.
But we also wondered what she might say to Sheryl Crow starting out all those years ago, before all the hit records, the high-profile relationships. What she'd say from the vantage point of a girl who's just survived breast cancer and has a newfound clarity.
I mean, it demanded all the courage I could find to just really experience it, and just realizing, okay, I have an opportunity here, and what am I going to do? What am I going to do with it, you know? Although I didn't ever believe for a second that I was going to die of it. I mean, I don't think you can help but think, is this going to come back, you know?
I mean, what would you do differently?
What would I do differently? Try to at least address my fears and not be overcome by that.
I mean, fear of not being loved, fear of not being...
Yeah, fear of things not working out. You come to a point in your life where you realize it's not my job to prove to my parents or to my record label or to the world or to my lover that I matter. It's not a good place to be concerned with always being right with everybody, always pleasing people, because ultimately you wind up betraying yourself a lot.
Family? Looking forward to the white picket fence and the rocking of the rocking chair with on the porch with somebody?
I do think I'll have kids. I know whether it comes through somebody else's womb and I adopt or whether it's my own, I really have a strong feeling that I will. And I think it will be sooner than later. And the idea of marriage, I love that idea. But I think what I love more is just being with somebody who really creates space for you and gets you. The few times I've played now, it's felt really celebratory, and I do fear that I think I'm like all new cancer survivors. You fear that this heightened awareness is going to go away and that you're going to forget everything and you're just going to go back to the loser you were before or whatever, And what I've realized is that all these experiences are deepening experiences, and they are the moments where obstacles are removed and opportunities come in.
Rock on. And by the way, she has said that all the flowers and support that came into her was humbling, and she will never forget it. Her highly anticipated tour with John Mayer kicks off on August 24th in Pittsburgh, and she's singing until then as well. And for more details on the sites, log on to our website at abcnews.com.